Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's non-conference matchup between the Hinton Blackhawks and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call here tonight. A little late finish to our JV game, so we had to take a few minutes there to get ready, but we'll get started probably a little bit after 6 o'clock here as we try to get these warm-ups going as fast as we possibly could. Let's start tonight here. Let's take a look at some pregame stats. Hinton comes into tonight's matchup 7-0 overall. They are 1-0 in conference play. The Lions are 5-0 and overall and 5-0 in conference action. The Blackhawks average 67 points per game. They shoot 44.5% from the field. They're averaging 31 rebounds per game, 19.9 assists, 17.9 steals. They also shoot 59.6% from the free throw line, and they only average 9.1 turnovers per game. For your Lions, they are averaging 65.2 points per game. They shoot 47.1% from the field, average 36.4 rebounds, 16.6 assists, and 11.2 steals. Central Lions also shooting 68.1% from the free throw line, and they're averaging 16.6 turnovers per game. Earlier today, Coach Grafing and I had a chance to sit down and talk about tonight's game. We will have that interview coming up here after a word from our sponsors here on the CL Broadcast Network.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common. And it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined by Central Lyon Girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Great to be back.
Coach, let's start with the game from last Friday. The Lions got the 59-54 win over Sioux Center. What did you think about that game?
That was a great game. Sioux Center is a phenomenal team. Obviously, being ranked in the top 3 in Class 4A, and rightfully so. They're a team that's just got a ton of athletes, and it just seems like when they sub, they can go fairly deep in their bench and still be able to produce it and do good things. And so we knew it was going to be a tight game. One of the things we talked about before that game was this is going to be like a 1 to 2 possession game probably most of the night, and mentally you got to prepare for that because it's tough. Mm-hmm. I felt like we did a pretty good job for 4 quarters staying consistent. In the fourth quarter, we were able to get the lead, and then at the end just made plays that helped us to seal the deal. So really proud of the girls. I think probably the stat of the night was rebounding. I believe according to Bounds, we out-rebounded them 45-19. Nice. And that is not an easy task with Sioux Center's length and athleticism. That took an incredible effort on our girls' part, and it needs to be the effort of 5 people. It can't just be 1 or 2 on the floor.
Right.
And so I was extremely proud of the girls, not just for coming up and finding a way to win, but also, just the job they did on the boards was just unreal.
Yeah, the close first quarter. Second quarter, Sioux Center actually got out to a 10-point lead,
yep.
Cut it to, I believe 8 at halftime. But then just a great third quarter to get back into the game, and then, like you said, took it over in the fourth. In the fourth quarter, got a lead and extended it. I think maybe 7 points was the biggest lead maybe that we had.
I don't even know if we had that big of a lead.
Might have been 5.
Yeah, it might have been 5.
But the defensive you played great. Alexis Austin is always great on defense. But I really thought Georgia Odekoven really did a great job on the Franken girl and causing some. I wouldn't say she didn't rattle her, but they kind of got them out of their offense a little bit at times because she couldn't drive, she couldn't create for them.
Right, and that was one of the things. It was actually Lexi that had Franken most of the night.
Oh, okay.
But one of the things that we told Lexi going into it, and you're right, she's a phenomenal defender, but she also had a pretty good offensive night.
Yeah, she did.
I want to say, I know for a fact that's her best offensive game she's had in her career, scoring 18 points. And she came out right out of the gates. She hit 2 threes for us. So on both sides of the floor, Lexi really did get the job done. I was really proud of her. But Franken's too good of a ball player to not score. sometimes got to respect the fact that they're good ball players. And so all we told Lexi was she's going to score, but just make her earn it. Make sure she's shooting over your hands. Make sure she's not getting anything for free. And I thought Lexi did a phenomenal job of that. I want to say she ended up with 14. Franken did on the night. A couple of those were got a couple transitions, but really Lexi held her down, did a great job. Mentioned Georgie too. Georgie, she had the Skydeman girl, and she's just as tough. And I thought Georgie did a fantastic job of making her earn the points that she got. But it was a team win, and really you got to give credit to our scout team in practice the night before. We kind of walked through and talked about what they were going to do. It's really hard to, in practice, have the length that Sioux Center has without, we get some, sometimes we'll get some paddles out there and get your arms, make them a little longer. Our scout team did a great job, though. So, from the entire bench to the kids on the floor, it was a team win. The hardest part of that probably is now we have to forget that because, I gave the girls until 8 o'clock Saturday morning to enjoy that. And part of that night, too, before we went out on the floor, I told Aubrey Metzger, we kind of knew how Sioux Center likes to defend. And I said, if they leave you on top of the key wide open, you're gonna hit that shot. And, man, she did, and that was fun. And so there's a lot of fun things about Friday night. But I said Saturday morning, you're going to have to forget it because tonight we've got Hinton coming in, and Hinton's a very good team. And winning that game Friday is not going to help us. We got to just come back and do it all over again tonight.
Let's talk a little bit about the Hinton Blackhawks. We have them tonight in a non-conference matchup. What will we see from them? They're
a good team. Some of the Central Line fans that were here last year when Kingsley Pearson came and played us postseason, they had a guard that scored almost all of their offensive points, and she actually plays for Hinton now. And so if she looks familiar, that's going to be why. And so, she plays for Hinton now, and she's a phenomenal player. They've got some size in the inside. They're a team that's already beat some ranked teams this season, and they're going to come in and they're going to be ready to go, and we need to be ready to go too. They have a good balance, and they're going to put some pressure on us. I think back to the lessons we've learned since the West Lyon game with turnovers, and that's going to be a huge factor tonight. Is we got to take care of the basketball, can't give them extra possessions, and our defense needs to show up again.
What are going to be some keys for Central Line to come away with that victory tonight?
I think first of all, we always start with our defense. Defensively for 4 quarters, we need a really great effort from all the kids that are on the floor. Second, our turnovers. We need to make sure that, at times too, I know they're seeing things and they're excited because they can see where our gaps are at and they can see where we want to get the ball, and they just get a little impatient. So having that patience tonight, we obviously like to run. Hinton likes to run, so I think it's going to be a up and down the floor kind of game tonight. But whoever has the ability to take care of the basketball and be efficient, that's going to be, I think, a huge thing.
All righty. Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking some time to join us today and wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
And welcome back to Rock Rapids. 4 minutes to go before the start of our girls' game. Once again, our girls are playing Hinton. Boys' game will be Sibley-Ocheyedan versus Central Lyon. Let's take a look at the last 5 games for both of these teams. Both of them are 5-0, as neither of them have lost yet this year. For the visiting Hinton Blackhawks, they have a win at home versus Lawton Bronson, 73-37. A win at home versus MMCRU, 68-13. A win at home versus Galen Catholic, 63-26. A win on the road at Westwood, 62-35, and a win at home versus West Lyon, 51-40. For your Central Lyon Lions, they have a win at home on last Friday. That was with Sioux Center, 59-54, the game that Coach Grafing and I talked about earlier. A win at home versus West Lyon, 49-47. A win at home versus Boyden Hall, 83-22. A win on the road against MOC Floyd Valley, 65-47. And first game of the year was a win against Sheldon here in Rock Rapids. That was a 70-33 victory for Central Lyon. Since the quick stats / go bound era, these two teams have only played twice, with Central Lyon winning both of them. However, they have been both the last 2 years, and they have been in the regional championship with the game to go to state. Won by both games by Central Lyon. Both of them actually played in Orange City at Unity Christian High School. Those games were on the CL Broadcast Network as well. But not at Hinton and Central Lyon, not two teams that see a lot of each other. I do believe Hinton was 1A for many years, or maybe the Lions, or when Lions were 1A, they were 2A. But haven't matched up. They're obviously not a conference opponent. So, here in the Siouxland, we play everybody twice, at least for now, until we expand here in a couple years. And so you're only left with 3 non-conference games each year, which is okay, but just not a chance to put Hinton on the schedule. So not a lot of familiarity between these two teams. Speaking of the Siouxland, let's take a look at the standings, the Siouxland Conference. See Central Lyon with their victory over Sioux Center last Friday, now stand alone at 5-0 at the top of the conference. Hinton is tied with George Little Rock, Harris Lake Park, and Remsen St. Mary's for first place in the War Eagle. As I said earlier, Hinton's only 1-0 in conference play. I think one of those teams that they're tied with is 2-0, and the other ones are 1-0. The War Eagle doesn't play a lot of conference games early. I'm not exactly sure. They don't play everyone twice. The ones they do, one of them is a conference game, one of them is not a conference game. Kind of confusing when you're not involved in it each and every year. So, but both teams at the top of their conference right now. Looking at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Association rankings, Central Lyon and Hinton are both ranked in Class 2A. Central Lyon is 3rd currently. Hinton is 8th. Other teams that are ranked in the Siouxland, Sioux Center is the 3rd-ranked team in Class 4A. Rock Valley is the 5th-ranked team in Class 2A, and West Lyon is the 9th-ranked team in Class 2A. So 5 of the 9 schools here in the Siouxland on the girls' side are ranked currently in the IGHSAU rankings. Upcoming events here on the on the CL Broadcast Network. Before we go to break, we have a couple more events. This Thursday, we have 8th grade boys basketball versus Rock Valley. That's a 4:15 start time. And then also on Thursday, we'll have boys and girls wrestling, JV and varsity, here in Rock Rapids. Central Lyon, George Little Rock, Okoboji HMS, and West Lyon will be here. It's a triangular, Siouxland Conference triangular between those 3 teams, so they'll all wrestle each other. And then that'll do it for events here on the CL Broadcast Network until we come back from Christmas break. And we're getting ready for starting lineups here. Head coaches for both teams. Head coach for the Hinton Blackhawks is Matt Leary, and for your Central Lyon Lions is Heather Grafing. Let's take a look at the visitor lineup here to start things off. Hinton's starting lineup looks like this. A senior, number 11, Addie Piggott. A junior, number 23, Carlin Corvana. A junior, number 25, Sydney Duskitz. A sophomore, number 35, Addison Glass. And a freshman, number 45, Raylan Kempema. That is the starting lineup for the 7-0 Hinton Blackhawks. Now for your 5-0 Central Lyon Lions, they will go like this. A junior number 4, Cheyenne Struckman. A junior number 14, Danica Hugedorn. A senior number 20, Alexis Austin. A senior number 22, Georgie Odekoven. And a senior number 50, Aubrey Metzger. As I said, I am Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call here tonight as we are getting set for someone to continue their undefeated streak and someone to take the first loss of the year here in Rock Rapids. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. We'll be back with the tip-off here on the CL Broadcast Network.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids for tonight's tip-off. Take this quick opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Kempema and Metzger will tip off here, and the Lions will win the tip, and they'll start things off on offense. Hinton running man-to-man here. And dump down. Try to get down to Metzger. Turnover there by Alexis Austin to start things off for the Lions. Duskett will get things going here for Hinton. Kick out to Kempema. That's Corvana with it now. Cut off by the Lions, and Corvana gets the layup. Odekoven over now to Austin, to Struckman. Hugedorn now back to Austin. Hinton doubling down on Metzger early. Struckman, and Struckman is going to dribble into a jump ball, and it's another turnover by the Lions. Kempen with the free throw line. Extended free throw, no good, but that was Corvana who grabbed the rebound, and then Corvana travels, and it's a turnover by Hinton. Metzger being guarded closely at the top of the key there. Lions trying to go high-low again. And that one is out to Odekoven there. Now Austin will get things started. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. And that one's going to be tipped out of bounds by Hinton, and the Lions will have to reset underneath. So Metzger inbounds to Austin. 7 seconds on the shot clock. The Lions need to recognize shot clock issues. 3. Austin, long three-point shot off the bankboard and good. Alexis Austin gets a scoring started here for the Lions. Kick. That is Piggott with it. Left-handed shot, wild shot, no good. Rebound down to Metzger. And a foul is going to be called here on Hinton. We'll see who this one is called on. It looks like number 11. That is a 5'8 senior, Addie Piggott, her first, team's first. And Hagedorn gets it caught on her hip and commits the double dribble. Coach Grafing said in her pregame interview, got to limit the turnovers. Lions not doing a great job of that so far. 2 turnovers in the first 2 minutes here of this game. Backdoor cut off by the Lions. Kempema, free throw shot again, no good. Rebound comes down to Hagedorn. Hinton looking to extend their defense here. The Lions pick it up in a bad spot there. Lions need better ball movement, maybe better movement without the ball as well, as kind of just stagnant here. There's some good ball movement without the ball. Odekoven misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and good. So Georgie Odekoven with her first 2 points of the game. Kempema, three-point shot, no good. Rebound down to Austin for Central Lyon. And the Lions are looking to run. Odekoven tries to get it down to Metzger, but it's a low pass and it's out of bounds. Duskett will bring it up here for Hinton. Give and go there, tried attempt by Hinton, no good as the Lions steal it. Austin being guarded very toughly, takes it all the way, no good. Rebound down to Duskett. Duskett left-handed layup, no good. Rebound bounces off the Lions, rebounded by Hinton. And Hinton's gonna be on the line, and it's gonna be Central Lyon basketball. So Duskett misses the layup, and then that was number 35, Glass, who also missed down low. And then on the rebound attempt, the Lions get it as Hinton was standing out of bounds when they touched the ball. And it's still 5-2 here halfway through the first quarter. Hagedorn tries to take it all the way in. Danica Hagedorn with a layup. And the Lions tip that one out of bounds. Glass gets it back to Kempema, now over to Duskett. Screen and roll here, no good. Kick to Corvana, she goes baseline. Cut off by the Lions. Kempema, another three-point shot. Miss. And that is Austin with the rebound. Odekoven on the drive. The nice pass there from Alexis Austin. Let's take a look on the replay here as Austin gets it to Georgie Odekoven. And Odekoven is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Timeout here, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
We're back here in Rock Rapids. Georgia Odekoven will go to the free throw line for an and one attempt here. That foul was the first foul on Carlin Corvana, the 5'11 junior. And Odekoven's first one is up and good. So Lions up to a 10-2 lead here, 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Duskett getting things going for Hinton. Duskett, wild shot, no good, and the Lions knock it out of each other's hands, out of bounds. Hinton will inbound underneath the basket. Lions did a good job boxing out. They actually had two girls in position. Unfortunately, they fought each other for the ball and knocked it out of bounds. The height inside of Metzger really bothering the Blackhawks so far. Looks like number 53, Aurora Cook, has checked in during that last timeout. She'll take a three, in and out, no good, but the rebound comes down to number 11. That was Piggott. She misses the shot, and Odekoven gets the rebound for the Lions, and here come the Lions again. And turnover there on Danica Hugedorn. And Piggott will get fast break started here for Hinton. Stop, pop, three-point shot, no good. That was number 35, Glass. Number 11, that is Piggott with a long two-pointer. And that's good for Hinton. Say hi to Gordy Faber, saying go Lions. Remember, love to see people leaving us chat messages. Hugedorn loses that one again on the tough defense there by Piggott. And that is going to be a charge on number 53. That is Aurora Cook, the 5'10 sophomore. Checking in now will be number 15, Keely DeRochi, a 5'9 sophomore forward for Hinton. Lions also will make a substitution. Ada Vanderzee, 5'6 freshman, will come in for Cheyenne Struckman. Nice seal there by Aubrey Metzger, but great defense by Cook. And the Lions will have it out of bounds. A rare opportunity there for Metzger as she had single coverage. No good. Aubrey Metzger gets her own rebound. And that one is going to be almost stolen away, but we're going to have a foul called. We'll see who this one's on Hinton. That is on number 11, Addie Piggott. And the Lions, that's her second on Piggott already here in the first quarter. 4 team fouls, so the next foul, Central Lyon will be shooting a bonus. And a nice steal there by DeRochi. Stolen back by Alexis Austin. Danica Hugedorn thought about 3, goes in for the layup, and Hugedorn with 2 more points for Central Lyon. Long two-pointer, no good for, that was Duskett, and fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds off Hinton. Corvana will come in for Piggott for Hinton, and Struckman will come in for Hugedorn for Central Lyon. And another turnover. This time that was stolen away by number 53, Aurora Cook for Hinton. That one going to be blocked by Aubrey Metzger on the shot attempt there. That was by Duskett, I believe. Yes. Odekoven gets cut off and is going to travel. unofficially, we have Central Lyon for 7 turnovers here in the first quarter. I don't think Coach Grafing would expect to be up 12-4 here and have committed 7 turnovers in the first quarter. So credit to the Lions defense. You know, Sidney Duskett, the 5'7" junior for Hinton, the only member of this team that's ever played in this gym, as Duskett was actually at Kingsley Pearson last year when they came up here in the playoff game. I think she scored like 40 out of 45 points or something like that in that game, or the Lions won by, I think, 20. But so Duskett, the only one who's ever played here. Wild shot there, gets to go up and in off the glass. And it's a 6-point lead here for Central Lyon. Lions can hold for the last shot if they so choose. 10 seconds to go. Almost stolen away by Glass. Kick out to Vanderzee. Just throws it up there at the end. That was actually a 2-pointer if it would have gone. It doesn't though. And it's a 12-6 lead for Lions as we go to end of the first quarter here at Central Lyon. We'll be back to the start of the second quarter on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids for the start of the second quarter. Once again, thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, Denoma Boston Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Sibley-Ocheyedan Insurance and Real Estates. Lions will start with the ball and that 6-point lead here in the second quarter. Lions with their starters back out there. Looks like Hinton's got the same nice move by Cheyenne Struckman on the shot fake and ends up with a layup. Dump down to Kempema, guarded by Metzger. Nice cut there by Glass, but it is going to be a jump ball on the rebound, and it is going to be Hinton basketball. Hinton's they got to be happy with the shots they're getting. They're not getting bad shots. They're just kind of getting bothered down low, and they're not shooting very good from the field. We have them unofficially 3 for 14, and they have yet to make a three-point shot. Glass with it now. And that shot is good by number 15. That is Keely DeRochi, the 5'9" sophomore. Back to a 6-point lead. Into Metzger. And stolen away by Duskett. Looking to lead to a layup and a transition basket there by DeRochi. 4-point lead now for the Lions. And Cheyenne Struckman going to be fouled on her way to the basket. Caught the tail end of it there. And Struckman will go to the line to shoot 2. Cheyenne shooting 66.7% from the free throw line this year. First shot up and in for Lions there. And it looks like number 11, Addie Piggott, one of the only seniors on this team, the only one in the starting lineup. She checks back into the game. Very young team here for the Blackhawks. All right, Struckman's second one, in and out, rebound down to DeRoche. Duskett trying to get things started. And Duskett's going to be fouled on the layup attempts. Foul is going to be called on number 20, that is Alexis Austin. Her first on the team this quarter. And Duskett's first free throw, no good. Duskett, 78.3% free throw shooter on the season. So far, we have her with 4 points tonight. Second one up and in, and that's for 5 points now for Duskett. That one almost stolen away. And Odekoven is going to have a jump ball, and the Lions will maintain possession. Lions have got to do a better job. They're just putting the ball out there, and Hinton's, give credit to them, they're just grabbing it. It's right there in front of them. They're just putting their hands on it. There's a good seal by Aubrey Metzger and a good entry pass. And Metzger with her first points of the evening. Metzger, team leader in points and rebounds, averaging 18 points per game and 11.2 rebounds, is the senior for the Lions. Kick to DeRoche, and DeRoche not very high up on the scoring list for the season, but we have her for 6 points already here tonight. She is third on the team, though, averaging 5 rebounds per game. Wild shot, but Austin is fouled onto the free throw line. Probably a better result than what it would have been, because wide open on the backside was Aubrey Metzger for a layup if the foul wasn't going to be called. So, Alexis Austin, after a career high in points on Friday night, misses the front end there. She's a 57.1% free throw shooter. That foul was on number 45, Raylyn Kempema, and the 6'1 freshman has her first foul of the game, as Austin makes 1 of 2, and it's back to a 5-point lead here with 5:38 to go in the second quarter. Duskett gets it in for a layup. Duskett real good with that hesitation. And that's going to be a foul on Kempema as she got out of position. And Alexis Austin will go back to the free throw line. And Coach Lear is going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back in Rock Rapids. 5:21 to go here in the second quarter. Reminder, upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. On Thursday, we have 8th grade boys basketball against Rock Valley at 4:15 from the Activity Center. And in the gym on Thursday, we have boys and girls wrestling between Central Lyon, George Little Rock, Okoboji HMS, and West Lyon. That Siouxland Conference Triangular will get started at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Austin misses them both. Rebound comes down to Duskett. Over to DeRoche in the corner. Out to Kempema now. And now Duskett. That was Cook who had it momentarily. Now Duskett cut off by the Lions. Kepema takes another three-pointer, no good. And rebound is going to come down to number 11, Addie Piggott, and Piggott will be fouled on the shot attempts. Foul is going to be called on number 14, Danica Hugedorn, her first of the game, second on the Lions here this quarter. And Piggott, a 75% free throw shooter, makes the first one. Vanderzee back in for the Lions, giving Austin a break. And Piggott makes them both, and it's a one-point ball game here. Lions have led by as many as 8, maybe 10. Have to go back and look. It's either 14-4 or 12-4. So 8-10 lead. Good job here by the Blackhawks in the second quarter. They're playing tough defense. And another turnover. The Lions get it right back. And hot potato here. And we're going to have a jump ball called, and Hinton will have the possession. So some sloppy basketball here as number 35, Addison Glass, a sophomore, checks back into the game. As I said earlier, lots of underclassmen in this game for Hinton. Lions only play about 6, 7 girls, 6 in a rotation. They'll go 7 or 8 deep if they have to. Only 3 of them are seniors. Duskett thought about the 3, took off the dribble drive, nothing going, and the rebound comes down to Ada Vanderzee. And Georgie Odekoven, no good, and rebound comes down to Glass for Hinton. Hinton looking to take their first lead of the ball game. Ooh, Glass, no good. DeRoche, and up and in. And it's 19-18, first lead for Hinton, first time of the game, as Austin's going to check back in. This time she'll go in for Odekoven. 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And out of bounds again off of Hinton. I'll be honest, Hinton is just out hustling and outworking the Lions here so far this second quarter. That's how they've gotten back into it. Just like that. Not going to end up in a turnover. But again, out of bounds off Hinton. Austin's going to travel. $11 turnovers to just 4 in favor of Hinton. They've only committed 4. They don't commit very many according to their stats, but stats are always iffy because, you know, you keep your own. So you see a stat like that, you might believe it. You might not if you don't see them very often. Kempema, another three-point shot, no good. Rebound down to Cook. And Glass all the way to the rim. Vanderzee over to Hugedorn. Hugedorn, three-point shot, no good. Rebound down to Kempema. She gets it out to Duskett. Duskett, no good. Rebound to Struckman. Struckman, wild shot, down, rebound down to DeRoche. Now here comes Duskett again. And Duskett gets it over to Glass. And it's a 5-point lead now for Hinton. And they finally get the ball into Metzger as no rotation from Hinton as Duskett was late. And Metzger up and in. That's why Aubrey is over 70% from the field. Those sorts of things. She's got very soft hands. Gets in a lot of those shots just like that. There's Cook. That one's going to be almost dribbled off her hand, and now Austin will have it go off of herself, and Hinton will inbound it in the corner. Odekoven going to check in for Struckman. Over to Glass. Step back three-pointer. Good. Addison Glass averaging 10.9 points per game, second on the team with a three-pointer there. 6-point lead, and Odekoven is hammered down low by DeRoche, and she'll go to the free throw line. So Keely DeRoche, the 5'9 sophomore, will commit the foul. And Odekoven will head to the free throw line to shoot two. First foul on DeRoche. And Odekoven with a miss there. It's the first miss of the year for Georgie. Didn't want to say anything ahead of time because don't want anyone blaming me for an announcer's jinx on a miss. But she was 100% coming in tonight. Made her first two, I believe, tonight. And with a miss there. That one is another miss. Rebound's going to come down to herself. And a stolen away by DeRoche. Well, 6-point lead here for Hinton. A minute to go in the quarter. Glass will stop, pop, and up and in. And another tip. Not a stat we keep track of, but if you kept track of tip balls, it's about 50-0 in favor of Hinton. Or at least it feels that way. Hoogenor going to go baseline. No good. No foul call. Kept him down at the rebound. DeRoche, 10-footer. Good. Keely DeRoche having herself a night. Unofficially, we have her for 10 points. Not sure what she averages, but she's way below the third, Kempema, who averages 9, and Kempema's third on the team. So Hinton will have the ball here. They can hold for the last shot. A lot of hands on hips, though, for Hinton here. They need this time. They put a lot of effort into this game. They need halftime here to come, even though they've got a little run going. Their goal here is to go no worse than have a 10-point lead into halftime. Cook cut off, and that's going to be out of bounds off of the Lions. And Glass has that one blocked at the buzzer by Ada Vanderzee. But it's a 24-8 run in the second quarter for the Hinton Blackhawks as they now lead by 10 as we head to halftime. Reminder, at halftime, we do have our Lions Den interview from Coach Jared DeBay's audio and video production class. We have one interview, I do believe, for the girls' game, 2 for the boys' game. And you can stick around for some halftime highlights after some messages from our sponsors and our interview.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them!
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Hi, welcome to Lion's Den, where we get to know our seniors a little better. I'm Brianna Bosch, and today I'm joined with Kendra Huseman. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What does your schedule look like for the first semester?
So first period, I have Algebra 2, and then second, I have Government. Third period, I have Strength and Conditioning. Fourth period, I have Study Skills. Fifth period, I have Spanish, and then sixth period, I have a study hall.
Okay, and you said you only went to sixth period. Where do you go after sixth?
I go to work release.
All right, where do you do your work release at?
Kids Club in Rock Rapids.
Okay, what would you say your favorite class is?
Probably Government.
You really?
Yeah, the other ones are just boring.
Yeah, I actually do kind of like Government. Like, it's kind of interesting. What would you say your hardest class is?
Probably Government.
I know what you mean. You are graduating this semester, so it's just in a few days. What steps did you have to take to be able to graduate early?
You have to get all your credits done and all the required classes done, and that's basically it. You just have to have all credits.
When did you make the decision to graduate a semester early?
This year.
Okay. What has been one of your most memorable moments here at Central Lyon?
Probably the Olympics during whenever it was.
Those are so much fun. I love
the goldfish run.
Did you ever do the goldfish run?
No.
Did you ever do anything in the Olympics?
No.
No,
I play football,
yeah.
but I play tackle football.
Yeah, I just like watching it. I don't really like doing the actual Olympics. No. What teacher or staff member has had the biggest impact on you?
Miss Ramsey.
Okay, and why is that?
She just helped me through high school, pushed me to do my best on everything.
That's really good. What are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to work full time, and then I'm going to attend STI in Sioux Falls.
Okay.
Next year.
All right. Do you know where you're going to work yet or have an idea of what you want to do?
I think I'm going to apply at Target.
Okay. That's good. That actually seems like kind of a good place to work.
They pay $16 an hour.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Are you going to work at the one with the Starbucks?
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and tell freshman Kendra one thing, what would it be?
Maybe not to miss so much school.
Did you have an attendance issue your first few years here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too, kind of. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered? Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Back here in Rock Rapids, about 5 minutes ago in the halftime. I want to thank Jared DeBay and his audio-video production class for creating our halftime Lion's Den video. They are interviewing every senior during the school year, making sure that we get our first semester graduates done here tonight before they leave us and go out into the world. Let's take a look at some unofficial halftime stats here. Hinton shooting 39% from the field, 13 for 33 overall. Not great percentage, but they have put up a lot of shots here tonight. They're only 1 of 8 from the three-point, but that's for 12.5%. They are 3 of 4 for 75% from the free throw line. We have them with 20 rebounds and 9 of them on the offensive side. They've only committed 4 turnovers. They've had 4 steals. Leading Hinton in scoring so far tonight is number 15, the 5'9 sophomore, Sibley-Ocheyedan, with 10 points. And Addison Glass, the 5'10 sophomore, is leading the team in rebounds with 3 rebounds. For your Central Lyon Lions, they are 8 of 19 from the field for 42%. They are 1 of 2 from behind the three-point line for 50%, and they are just 3 of 9 from free throws for 33%. They have 12 rebounds on the night. They've committed 13 turnovers to only 1 steal so far. Leading things for Lions on both categories, scoring and rebounding so far, is Georgie Odakoven. She has 5 points and 3 rebounds. Another stat here to take a look at is bench scoring. Hinton is outscoring Central Lyon with their bench. Hinton's 10 points, all coming from Sibley-Ocheyedan off the benches. They've only brought in 2 girls off the bench. But Central Lyon also has only played 3 off their bench, but having 5 points from those 3. We are going to take another short little break here. We have about 3 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. Stay with us for some halftime highlights and then the start of the third quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network. And welcome back to Central Lyon as we are getting set to start the third quarter here. Now, Lions are in this very similar spot On Friday, they trailed Sioux Center by 8 points at halftime. Lions were able to recover in the third quarter and eventually take the lead in the fourth quarter and get the win. They're going to look for the same sort of game here. Hinton coming out in a 1-3-1 zone, no good. Was that shot by Austin, and it's going to be out of bounds off the Lions. Coach Grafing expected this 1-3-1 zone. She actually thought they'd come out and they'd start in the game, so a little surprised that they waited this long to get into it. And now the Lions three-point shots, no good. That was by Corvana, number 23. Corvana leading the team in rebounds so far this year with 7 rebounds a game. Lions dump down to Metzger. Metzger just backs away in and gets a 2-point shot. This is the end of the court, though. The Lions have to work. Got to get stops. Try to get some defensive stops to lead to offensive points. Missed three-pointer by Kempema there. The rebound came down to number 23. That was Corvana. And Corvana misses the shot and then trying to get her own rebound there. The ball goes out of bounds. So far so good. 2 possessions for Hinton. No points yet. What the Lions are looking for. They start this game. Hinton back into their man-to-man and another turnover by the Lions. Reverse layup, no good by Duskett. Lions with the ball. Now they're looking to run a little bit. Struckman, wide open three-point shot, no good. Rebound comes down to, I believe that is 35. Yes, Addison Glass. And Glass with the blow-by and an easy bucket. That is way too easy. Lions got to put up a little more resistance than that if they're going to chip into this 10-point lead. High-low, Odekoven to Metzger for the layup. Lions were looking for that all first half. Didn't really get it. And that one blocked by Metzger on the layup attempt by Duskett. And Struckman's going to be fouled before the shot. And Struckman's going to stay down on the ground. That foul was called on number 23, Corvana. That is her third of the game. First foul on the team. And we're going to step away here. Be back with more action on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Back here in Rock Rapids. Struckman did get up and walk off on her own power. Hinton, that's twice now that the officials have been blowing the whistle right in the coach's face, trying to get them to come on the court. I wouldn't be surprised for the officials if they get sick and tired of it to just give the Lions the ball at some point, as that is entirely in their power to do, or start a 5-second count if they are inbounding. It's something you don't really want to do, push your luck as a coach. Seen it happen a few times. Wild shot there by number 11, Addie Piggott. Man, it's going to be Lions basketball. Coach Leary telling Piggott, jump stop, jump stop. Hinton has taken a lot of those where they're trying to get layups, but the Lions, they do a good job of moving their feet and keeping their hands straight up and down, and they end up just throwing the ball. And that's going to be a double dribble on Piggott. And Coach Griffin's going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
And good news for Lions fans. Cheyenne Struckman out of the trainer's room, back on the bench. So good to see her come out. Looks like she's going to be all right. We'll see if she can check back in at some point here. 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. Lion basketball. They trail by 8. Odekoven wide open underneath. Vanderzee loses control of the ball. Lions get it back. And Metzger up, and it rolls on the, hangs on the rim, and no good. See if we caught that replay. Just hanging on the rim there before Metzger can get that one to go down. And Aubrey Metzger will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul was called on Duskett, her first, team second of the quarter, as Hugedorn will check in for Vanderzee. And Aubrey Metzger, a 55% free throw shooter on the season, misses the first one. And Metzger makes 1 of 2, and it's down to a 7-point lead here for Hinton. Nice cut by Piggott. Underneath the basket, good left-handed shot, and 2 points for the lone senior on the court tonight for the Hinton Blackhawks. And a nice move by Odekoven to get the baskets. Glass push ahead from Duskett is good. This is more the pace that Coach Grafing thought that Hinton would try and play. And a foul on Piggott as she reaches in across the body. Third foul on Piggott. Hugedorn into the middle of the lane, and Danica Hugedorn up and in. And Duskett's going to be fouled. Oh my, they're going to call that on Aubrey Metzger. Thought for sure the foul was going to be called on Reipkema from the outside, as Metzger, who does a very, very good job of moving her feet and staying straight up and down, commits her first foul of the evening. And Duskett's 78.3% free throw shooter makes the first one. DeRoche back into the game for the first time here in the second half after her 10 points in the first 2 quarters. Second one up and in for Duskett. And Reipkema has that one blocked by DeRoche. Travel, double dribble. I think both of those things were committed. They're going to call a travel. Kempema got caught down there a little too far below, triple teamed. Nowhere to go with the ball, unfortunately, for Hinton. Though they still have a 9-point lead. The Lions have not really cut into this lead at all. And that one, wild shot, no good. And the Lions almost throw it away. Struckman has that one blocked from behind. No, they're going to call a foul. And Cheyenne Struckman missed that replay. We'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That is the second foul on Duskett. 4th on the team here this quarter. And Struckman's first one up and in. Lions not shooting very well from the free throw line tonight. We have them unofficially 5 of 12. They've also committed 17 turnovers. So Lions really honestly lucky to be this close in the game, and 7 points as they trail by 7. 2:53 to go in the third quarter. Again, as we said to start the half, the Lions have got to step up on the defensive side of things. There's DeRoche. And DeRoche continues her hot shooting. I'm not sure what her career high is, but I guarantee you it's not much more than what she's got here tonight. And up and in for Metzger, as the help is way late for Hinton. We'll see here on the replay. And there, DeRoche coming down with both hands to commit the foul. And Aubrey Metzger go back to the free throw line. That one no good. Long rebound. Almost a jump ball. So Kempema wrangle it away from Odekoven. That's Glass, 3-point shot up and in. Addison Glass averaging 10 points a game, now with 16 on the evening here. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Glass and DeRoche getting it done here in the absence of some of the team leaders for Hinton. As Duskett, who averages 18 points, only has 7. Aubrey Metzger, who averages 18 points as well for the Lions, with another bucket there. And Metzger now up to 13 points as Duskett dribbles it off his own foot. Corvana back into the game for Piggott for Hinton. One 1-3-1 zone again here for Hinton. Hagedorn gets it in the middle. Back over to Metzger. Rims around, no good. Long rebound out to Struckman. Struckman, wild shot, no good. Rebound down to, that was number 23, Carvana. Duskett stops from the free throw line, no good. Kempema's going to be called for a push before the rebound. Kempema there, unfortunately, young player mistake. She has her hands down low instead of using her legs and hips to create movement and space. She is called for her third foul, and the fouls are mounting here for Hinton. Piggott and Kempema and Corvana each 3 fouls. As Odekoven's first one is up and in. 8 points for Georgie Odekoven, well above her season average as well. And she makes them both. Duskett being guarded by Hagedorn. Stops out to Kempema. Kempema, 3-point shot. One of them's got to go in. 1 of 6 now from behind the line, 3-point line is Kempema. It's back to a 9-point lead for Hinton. And that one's going to be thrown away. Hinton with the ball. He can't hold for the last shot as there will be a couple second differential. And that one's going to be tipped out of bounds by Oedekoven. So a 3.9 second differential between shot clock and game clock. The Blackhawks can wind this pretty much all the way down if they choose to do so and take the last shot. Nice give and go there by Hinton. They don't take their time. They get on the offensive, and it's an 11-point lead. And another turnover. Unofficially 19 turnovers committed by the Lions. Oedekoven's shot at the buzzer, no good, and the Blackhawks win that quarter as well. They extend their lead 50-37. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered? Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Back here in Rock Rapids, take this opportunity to thank our sponsors: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Siebert Foltz Insurance and Real Estates. Lions are going to need a Herculean effort. I think valiant's how you say when you're done with giving a good effort. But down by 13 here as Hinton outscored the Lions 20-17. Extremely high-scoring quarter there by both teams. Duskett stops from the free throw line, no good. But another offensive rebound for the Blackhawks, and Corvana with that one, and she gets her 4th point of the game. Three-pointer by Reibkema is good. Taylor Reibkema with her first points of the game, the 5'7" freshman, and a foul going to be called on Oedekoven. Lions are 50% from behind the three-point arc tonight, but they've only taken 4 of them compared to 12 by Hinton. It's amounted the same number of points. And Duskett, another miss. Not having a good night tonight is the 5'7" junior, but and a charge called on Oedekoven. Back-to-back fouls on her. However, Duskett being helped out in points by sophomore Keely DeRoche, with DeRoche having 12. Addison Glass also well over her season average. She has her averaging 10.9. She's at 16 already here with 7 minutes to go in the game. Duskett layup no good. Metzger down with the rebound. They need to get going. Lions have numbers now. Hoogadorn in the middle of the layup, no good. Rebound down to a jump ball. And the Lions will maintain possession here. As Glass, the talented sophomore, back into the game for Hinton. Nice give and go. Hagedorn back to Ripkema. And it's back to a 10-point lead. This is the kind of defense the Lions have to give. They're going to have to go give everything they got here to get back into this game, as Piggott's going to knock the ball out on her own foot, as she kicked it out of bounds when she was spinning on the ground. Oedekoven going to come back into the game for Struckman. And another turnover committed by the Lions. Good chance these teams will meet again at some point during the season, and the Lions are going to look back if they can't win this game and say turnovers and offensive rebound, giving up offensive rebounds, are killing them in this game. Almost another turnover. Hagedorn throws that one up, and she's fouled by Glass. So Danica Hagedorn to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Danica, second on the team in points this year, 15.4. Deuce get back into the game for Lions. Danica also second in rebounds with 7.8 rebounds per game. And Hagedorn, the 81.8% free throw shooter, makes them both. Lions going into full court defense here. Timeout taken by Hinton before anything could happen there. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. We're back with more fourth quarter action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
And we're back here at Central Lyon High School, where the Hinton Blackhawks lead by 11. And they have the ball. Lions going to go some full court press. They get it in to Piggott. She's going to try and break the press herself. Lions going to look to maybe get some trap in the half-court game going. And shot no good. Rebound comes out to Oedekoven finally. That one thrown way ahead. And a nice move there by Hagedorn to get the ball to Austin, and Austin is fouled. Alexis Austin will go to shoot two. First one, no good. DeRochi back into the game for Corvana. That was her fourth foul on that last foul. Each team with 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. No good on that one. Long rebound out to Duskett. That one blocked. Duskett makes the first one. Cheyenne Struckman checking back in for the Lions. And both of them up and in. Duskett unofficially, I think we have her as 4 of 5 or 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So very good free throw shooter, proving it tonight. Lions, they got to score, and they got to score fast. They trail by 13. Hinton would be glad to let the Lions run 25 seconds off, even if they give up a bucket. Make the Lions earn it. That one would be down, rebound to Addison Glass, and it's a 3-on-1 break. No good again by Duskett, but guess who's there? Keely DeRoche. And it's a 15-point lead here. Another steal. And Duskett with the layup. Austin, three-point shot, no good. Rebound down to Aubrey Metzger. Over to Odekoven. Odekoven wide open for the layup. Hinton a little out of sorts here. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Duskett in the lane, has to kick it out to Piggott. And another layup attempt, no good. And DeRoche comes flying in from nowhere. Runs into her own girl. She knocks Piggott down to the ground. .312 to go here. Hinton with the 15-point lead. The Lions have got to score very quickly here. And a nice layup there by Odekoven. Stolen away momentarily, but a jump ball going to be called, and Hinton will maintain possession. And Odekoven will commit her third foul there. Fourth on the team this quarter. 2:42 to go. Next foul, Hinton will be shooting in the bonus. Ripken, we're going to check in for Odekoven with those 3 fouls. Vaynersley in for Struckman as well for the Lions. Yeah, Piggott throws an elbow into Austin there. That's her fourth, and fourth on Hinton. So next foul, both teams will be shooting the bonus. Again, last year the change, no single bonus anymore. And Taylor Reichema with a 3. Taylor knocks down her second 3 of the ball game. Coach Grafen going to call a timeout. Lions trail by 10. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Back here in Rock Rapids, take this opportunity to thank our sponsors once again: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Sibley-Ocheyedan Insurance and Real Estate. 2:09 to go here. Lions trail by 10. Hinton will have the basketball here. Reminder, coming up after this game, we have the boys portion of the festivities tonight. It is Sibley-Ocheyedan versus Central Lyon in the varsity boys game. They get it into glass. Lions here, again, looking to maybe get some traps going once they get it across, if they can't. I'm not sure if they're going to foul. Doesn't look like they're going to. Hinton going to take all the shot clock they can. 10 to go on the shot clock now. Duskett cut off by the Lions. Tries to go back baseline, going for the reverse layup. Throws it off of Kempema's leg, and Central Lyon will have the ball. So the Lions got to stop there. They got to score, and then they probably almost have to start following. Otherwise, Hinton will take it underneath a minute. Ripkema's had a hot hand. Someone's got to take a shot here. They're going way too far into the shot clock. They get Taylor Ripkema with the ball in the corner again. Ripkema with another three. Taylor Ripkema, 3 for 3 from behind the arc so far tonight. Lions now trail by 7 with 1:19 to go. Coach Grafing is going to take a 30-second timeout. Upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. We have one more day of broadcasting before we head to our winter break. This Thursday we have 8th grade boys basketball with Rock Valley at 4:15. And also on Thursday we have JV and varsity boys and girls wrestling, a Siouxland Conference triangular between Central Lyon, George Little Rock, Okoboji HMS, and West Lyon. Okoboji HMS will get things started off at 6. The second duel will be Okoboji HMS and CLGLR, and the last duel of the evening will be West Lyon versus Central Lyon, George Little Rock. Hinton will inbound. We get it into Kempema. Stolen away, almost stolen away by Hagedorn as it went off of Hagedorn's hand, off of Glass's foot, and then off of Hagedorn's foot out of bounds. So a bad break there for Central Lyon. Their officials are going to discuss whether or not this was a change of possession. They're going to say, no, we're good, 31 seconds. We'll stay on the shot clock. Lions are just going to play defense. Well, no, now they're going to get real handsy and commit the foul. That's all right. The Hinton faithful wanting a foul called way earlier. They've been very vocal about their displeasure. Pretty much the same as they've been every time we see them. And the first one up by Deuce gets good. Back to an 8-point lead. DeRoche back into the game. We don't give player of the game awards or anything, but if we did, it would definitely go to Keely DeRoche tonight. Unofficially 14 points and 4 rebounds. Duskett makes them both. And it's back to a 9-point lead. The Lions have got to score quickly. Hagedorn all the way in. Left-handed layup good. Now the Lions need to call. Oh, they're going to call a timeout. Lions have 3 timeouts. Now they have 2. Looks like they're going to take a full timeout as we're getting substitutions into the game. Full timeout here going to be taken by Central Lyon. We'll take it with them. Watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network. 1 minute to go exactly here. Lions trail by 9. Again, the biggest disparity here is looking back at that second quarter where Hinton outscored the Lions 24-8, especially the end of that quarter where the Lions had a chance to cut the lead and Hinton actually extended the lead to 13. They get it into Kempema, almost stolen away by Odekov, and the Lions probably have to foul. They're going to run 2 girls at that's Duskett, and it's stolen away by Huggenhorn. Get it down to that's Taylor Ripkema, and she's fouled by Duskett. And now Coach Leary will take a timeout. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Leary. Take this opportunity to remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. It doesn't cost you anything to do so. It also then helps you to find the events when you want to watch something here from Central Lyon, or not just from the gym, but from any of our facilities, as we broadcast every event we have in the gym, on the football field, in the auditorium, or out at Borman Forster Fields. So Ripkema will go to the line here to shoot 2 for the Lions. Ripkema, 11 points tonight. Again, I'll go on a limb and say that is by far her career best at the varsity level as a freshman. That one up and in. Six-point lead now. Now the Lions have got a foul. They can't let Hinton take any time off the clock. She makes them both. They get it in to Piggott. As soon as they get across, now the Lions have got a foul. Good foul there by Ripkema. Almost want to do it with you want to try and do it as soon as they cross the half-court line so that they can't run any more time off. You want to try and get a steal in the backcourt or a 10-second call. Now 32.9 seconds left. You probably don't even want to do that. You just want to foul. As soon as hopefully you get the ball, you get a miss here by Duskett. Lions can get down and get a quick bucket. Doesn't have to be a 3. It's just got to be a score. But then they got to try and get a steal on the inbounds. If not, they got to foul right away. Duskett, again, a 78% free throw shooter on the season, making them both. Coming through here in the clutch is Duskett, not having a very good game from the field, but she is doing great from the free throw line. Metzger down low, up and in, and now the Lions have got a foul. As soon as they get the ball in, they got a foul. They got a foul right now, and they do. And Kempema will go to the free throw line with a 5-point lead. Kempema, 55.6% free throw shooter. At this point, the Lions probably want to put anyone but Glass or Duskett on the line, as they have just been killing the Lions. Duskett from the free throw line, Glass really from everywhere. And Kempema makes the first one. Back into the game, Aurora Cook. She'll check in for Addison Glass. Six-point lead now. Now the Lions have got to probably get a three-pointer no matter what happens here. And Kempema, the freshman, knocks them both down. And that one blocked by Piggott. And a jump ball. And Lions will maintain possession. 11 seconds left. Lions have got to go. Long three-point shot. No good. Rebound down to DeRoche. And that'll do it. Hinton going to walk away with a 67-60 victory. Well, they will improve to 8-0 overall. Lions will fall to 5-1 on the season. We'll take a short break and be back with the boys portion of our header, along with some unofficial game stats after these words from our sponsors.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Pregame Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice. Or visit us online at papic.com.
Papic Motors makes it so easy.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Sibley-Ocheyedan Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Back here in Rock Rapids, let's take a look at some unofficial stats here from the girls' game. After Hinton got the 67-60 victory, the Blackhawks were 25 of 59 from the field for 42.37%, just 4 of 13 from behind the arc for 30.77%, but key stat here, 13 of 14 from the free throw line for a 92.86%. They also had 37 rebounds, 11 of them offensive. The Lions did do a much better job in the second half preventing those offensive rebounds, but still 11 of them on the game is a lot. Hinton did end up committing 14 turnovers. They had 9 steals, 14 points from their bench. They were led in scoring tonight by Addison Glass with 19, and Keely DeRochi led the team with 5 rebounds. For the Central Lyon Lions, they were 22 of 52 from the field for 42.31%, 4 of 10 from three-point for 40%, but just 12 of 22 from the free throw line for 54.55%. They did have 26 rebounds. They committed 22 turnovers. They had 2 steals and had 26 points off the bench. Aubrey Metzger, the team who leads the team in scoring, was just off of her season average a little bit. She averages 18. She scored 15 tonight. And Georgie Odakoven had a good night on the boards, leading the team with 4 rebounds. As I said, Hinton improves 8-0 overall. 5-1. Lions will fall to 5-1. Lions have 2 more games yet this week. They will be at Unity Christian on Friday and then at Hills Beaver Creek on Saturday. Hinton also has 2 more games this week. They will be at home on Thursday versus Kingsley Pearson and at home on Friday versus Harris Lake Park. I'm going to take a minute here to reset and get all of our stuff ready for the boys' game. We'll be back with the boys' pregame after these words from our sponsors.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Now we're back here in Rock Rapids. Let's take a look at some pregame stats here for our boys' portion of tonight. Sibley-Ocheyedan comes in tonight's matchup 0-4 overall, 0-4 in Siouxland Conference action. Lions are also 0-4 overall and also 0-4 in Siouxland Conference play. Sibley-Ocheyedan averaging 40.8 points per game. They're shooting 32.4% from the field. They average 27 rebounds a game, 6 assists, and 5.5 steals. The Generals are also shooting 56.5% from the free throw line, and they average 25.5 turnovers per game. The Lions, on the other hand, they are averaging 39.8 points per game. They shoot 31.1% from the field. They average 25.3 rebounds, 10.3 assists, and 4.8 steals per game. Central Lyon is shooting 44.9% from the free throw line, and they are also averaging 20.5 turnovers per contest. Earlier today, I did have a chance to sit down with Coach Ben Gerleman, talk about the game from Friday, last Friday, and about tonight's matchup with the Generals. We'll have that interview after these words from our sponsors here on the CL Broadcast Network.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon Boys head coach Ben Gerleman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Coach, last Friday the Lions had the lost to Sioux Center. What were your thoughts on that game?
It was frustrating. It was just a frustrating night. I felt like going into the game we had 2 pretty good days of practice. I thought we had done a lot of things to help correct some things, and then everything we worked on in practice it's like the kids threw it out the window and just didn't want to do it. And as a result, it was just frustrating. And, we have to come to a decision that we're going to at least try to do what we want from practice to games. And that just didn't happen. And right now we're struggling to score. And it was obvious in the first half that and it's not that we don't have kids that can't score. We have kids that can score. We're just not taking the right shot. We're not getting the ball in the correct places. And kids are just looking to score on their own instead of trying to do it together. And so it's been frustrating. I know the kids are getting frustrated, but, if they're going to choose to continue to do the same things over and over again and then expect different results, that's just not going to happen.
No, nope.
And so hopefully we can get that fixed. We're running out of things that we can try because, again, I feel like we've done good things in practice, and in practice the kids are working hard and doing what we ask, and then it's like they get in a game and they just forget all about it.
Yeah.
And so hopefully we can get it fixed.
Yeah, early on, even though we weren't shooting great, I thought we were giving good effort early on, but it did wear on them as the game went on.
Yeah.
You could see it on their faces, and they just kind of got really down on themselves.
Yeah, they're human.
Yeah.
And when things don't go well, and you can see it in body language, and the longer it goes on, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
And the kids are getting frustrated. They're getting frustrated because we're just not scoring like we can. From the coaching side, it really is, we're telling them things that we see that they're doing wrong, and we're trying to correct where they're doing it. And it's like they get into the environment of the game and the competitiveness of it, and then they forget all the things that we're working on and telling them, hey, this is what's happening. And they go back to the same stuff that they've been doing that hasn't been working. Right. And they think they're going to get different results. And, we're gonna try some different things. We're going to try some different lineups just to see if we can't wake the kids up a little bit. But hopefully this will work itself out. And we really just need that 1 or 2 games where we play well back to back,
right,
and we score the ball. And I think all of this is going to get put behind us. But until we do that, there's going to be the same doubts going into every game.
And then tonight we have a Sibley-Ocheyedan. What will we see from the Generals?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't care. That's nothing against Sibley. I would say that if we were playing Western Christian. Right now it is about us and what we have to do. We're not focusing on anybody we're playing. All we're focusing on is trying to play the game the way we want to play it. And doing the things we need to do so that we can be successful with what we do. We're not worried about the other team. Obviously, Sibley's the team we're playing tonight. But honestly, we're more focused on us than we are on them.
So what are some of the things that you hope to see transition from practice to the game tonight so the Lions can be successful?
Right. Areas of the floor where we cut from.
Okay.
We aren't cutting from a position of height, and so we don't really put pressure on the defenders when we cut. So it's a lot about where we're cutting from. It's about how hard we move from pass to screen. Our screeners right now are not moving hard enough after they pass it. They're just kind of walking to where they need to screen, and as a result, they're late. And the person using the screen is early because they're not going very hard. And so, level of effort from pass to screen and where we are cutting from are the things we've been working on. And so hopefully that will show up tonight.
All right, Coach. Well, we're going to wish you the best of luck, and thank you for taking some time today to join us.
You bet. Thanks, Jeff.
And we'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids. Thank Coach Gerlman for taking some time out of his day today to sit down and talk to us. Let's look at the first 4 games of the season for both of these teams. Neither of these teams have a win. Sibley-Ocheyedan lost at MLC Floyd Valley 97-28. They lost at Sheldon 64-33. Lost at home to Okoboji 81-51. And they lost at Rock Valley 75-51. Lions, on the other hand, lost at home to Sioux Center 73-32. At home to West Lyon, 71-37. At home to Boyden Hall, 61-50. And they lost at MOC Floyd Valley, 64-40. Looking at the series history between these two teams, Central Lyon has won 10 in a row between these two teams. Let's take a look at the Siouxland Conference standings early in the year, just 4 games into the year. See, Central Lyon and Sibley-Ocheyedan tied for 9th at 0-4 conference records. Unity Christian and West Lyon both leading the conference here with perfect 4-0 records to start out the year. Once again, I want to take an opportunity to thank our sponsors. We cannot thank them enough. Sorry, cannot thank our sponsors enough. We have Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Siebert-Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Getting started here with our starting lineups. Head coaches tonight. Head coach for Sibley-Ocheyedan is Josh Earl, and for Central Lyon Lions, Ben Gerleman. Let's take a look at starting lineups first for the visiting Sibley-Ocheyedan Generals. Their lineup is going to look like this. A senior, number 2, Cole Dykstra. A junior, number 5, Tate Marco. A junior, number 12, Gavin Stanton. A sophomore, number 23, Alex Kruger. And a junior, number 32, Dawson Krikis. And now for your home team, Lions. Their lineup will look like this. A senior, number 2, Corey Sirk. A junior, number 3, Liam Vanderzee. A senior, number 11, Matt Alberts. A junior, number 14, Leo Groen. And a senior, number 24, Ephraim Hofertz. Again, I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call here for you tonight as we're getting set for the boys portion of the evening. Normally I say the boys portion of this doubleheader, but girls playing host to Hinton earlier. And the boys now playing Sibley-Ocheyedan, with Sibley-Ocheyedan not having a varsity girls team this year. Just so happens that West Sioux also doesn't have a varsity girls team for basketball, and that is who Hinton was supposed to play tonight. And so it just kind of worked out that both teams were kind of without a game for the varsity, and we're able to get this one scheduled. So and the Lions will tip it off with Hofer. He wins the tip, and the Lions will start with the basketball. Vanderzee over to Sirk. Albert in the corner. Hofer thought about the 3 there in the corner. Nothing going. And we're going to have, let's say out of bounds here. For number 2, that was Dykstra out of bounds. Lions 15 seconds on the shot clock. Will inbound. Lions try and dump down into Hofer, stolen away by Alex Kruger, the 6'6 sophomore. Kruger is the team leader in scoring, a 13.5 points per game, team leader in rebounds with 8 points a game, and team leader in assists with 1.5 assists per contest. 3-point shot by Kruger, no good. Sirk with the weak side rebound. General sitting in that 2-3 zone. Hofert wide open 3-point shot, and Ephraim Hofert gets the Lions scoring going with a 3-point shot here. Marco with it, throws up a wild shot, and Hofert down with the rebound. Corey Sirk, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Dykstra, the 6'2 senior for Sibley-Ocheyedan. And Kruger is going to have that one go off his foot out of bounds. Central Lyon will have the ball. Dump down to Leo Grown. And that one's going to be stolen away momentarily, and we're going to have a jump ball. Sibley-Ocheyedan will have the possession arrow. So they get it to Grown on the post, but Grown just kind of got lazy with it. Sibley-Ocheyedan just turned around and grabbed it. Kruger with it. That is Marco. Now Krikis. They got to give me a second to reset here, get used to different uniforms. That is Kruger, and foul is going to be called with a hold on Liam Vanderzee on Gavin Stanton down low. And Sibley-Ocheyedan just throws it out in the front court. Kruger goes baseline, cut off by Lions, kick to the corner, and again, Lions with their hands down, and they're going to be called for another push. Got to get their hands out to the side, move their feet. They won't be called for that. Shift change here. Porter Vogel, Logan Koob, Jeff Day Raymond, and Zach Drenth in for the Lions. Corey Cirk will be the only starter to stay on the court. Coach Gerlman did talk about this. He said that be ready for, tell the stat people to be ready for mass changes. That one thrown away by Dykstra. Koob up ahead to Vogel, and good job by Lions running the floor, but Vogel misses the wide open layup. And another just crazy shot by Dykstra. Not really sure what he's trying to accomplish with that. And a travel by Vogel. Checking into the game now, number 11, Hunter Kaufman for the Generals, 6'2" sophomore. Nice backdoor cut there by Gavin Stanton. Stanton gets the bucket. Stanton is second in the team in points with 9.2 points per game, and second with on the team in rebounds per game with 6. That one's stolen away by Stanton. And now stolen back by the Lions on the hustle play by Zach Drenth. Dump down to Raymond. Stolen away by Kaufman. And Kruger has that one stolen away by Koob after the good defense by the Lions. Sibley-Ocheyedan still in the 2-3 zone. Zach Drenth, no good. Shot there. Stanton down with the rebound. Shot no good there. That was Krikis. Lions with the rebound. Vogel, stop, pop, three-pointer. In and out. Rebound comes down to Kruger. And foul going to be called on Krikis as he lost the ball and then just barreled into Raymond. He commits his first foul, team first foul. Another mass change here for the Lions we'll get to in a second. Checking in, though, number 30, Evan Beltman, 6'5" junior for Sibley-Ocheyedan. In for the Lions, back into the game. Leo Grown, Liam Vanderzee, Ephraim Hofert, and Matt Albert. Logan Koob will stay on the floor. After that, 4-person change for the Lions. And we have number 11, Hunter Kaufman, going to be committing a foul. Got to be his first, I'm sure. Sibley-Ocheyedan only has 2 fouls now. And nice. Getting the ball to Hofert there after they ran a little screen the screener, and then Hofert just slipped the screen. Beltman loses it, stolen away by Alberts. And missed by Grown. Take a look here, though, on the replay. After the steal by Albert. Grown misses, but he's fouled. That foul is called. And Leo Grown makes them both, and it's a 5-point lead for the Lions. Kaufman cut off there. 3-point shot, no good. That three-pointer was put up by Stanton, no good. Rebound, I believe, came down to Logan Koob for the Lions. Hofert thought about the three there. Grown with a runner in the lane, up and in. And Leo Grown with four early points. That is Kruger with it there. Sorry, the official was blocking my view. Marco with it. They swing it all the way in the corner of Kaufman. Now Marco with it again. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kaufman going to try and take it. Over the shoulder shot, no good, but Stanton in there for a rebound, and he puts it back up and in. Koob gets it down low. And jump ball. Lions cannot just stand there with the ball. Every time they get the ball inside, it's a zone, and the general defender is just coming down, digging off the sideline, and he just puts his hands on the ball, and that's twice now they force jump balls. Koob with it, back over to Hofert. Now Elbert, dump down, Grown, has that one up and in. As he goes over the 6'5" Evan Beltman, and Leo Grown with an offensive explosion here tonight. He has 6 of the Lions' 11 points. And a foul's gonna be called there on Hofert. Another shift change coming in there for the Lions. Sirk, Raymond, Huygens, and Porter will be into the game. So it looks like Albert will stay after this last shift change for the Lions. That one almost stolen away. And flying in the middle of the lane, Dawson Krikis, the 6'3" junior, gets the buckets. Jason Huygens, get it to Matt Albert. Albert has it knocked out of his hands, and Sirk is fouled. See here as Krikis just gets out of position and commits the foul. And Sirk's first free throw up and no good, as Kruger and Kaufman checking back into the game. And Corey Sirk makes one of two, and it's back to a 6-point lead for Central Lyon. Generals can hold here for one last possession if they so choose. Three-point shot, no good there by Dykstra. And now 3 seconds left. The Lions can actually try and get the last shot if they like. Albert gets it up to Vogel. Vogel, three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. So Lions with a 12-6 lead here after the first quarter. We're back with more basketball action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
We're back here in Rock Rapids. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Siebert Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Gavin Stanton with a long three. I don't know if it's NBA range, but it's definitely college range. Cuts the lead in half. Porter Vogel, Corey Sirk, Jason Huygens, Jeff Tay Raymond, and Matt Albert on the court for the Lions. No good. But back up and in. This is Jason Huygens as he gets the rebound. And going to be stolen away by the Lions. And Matt Albert will be fouled. See here on the replay. Sirk gets it to Huygens, just goes off his knee, and then from behind, Sibley-Ocheyedan commits the foul to save the easy bucket by Matt Albert. But Albert will go to the line to shoot two. Misses the first one. Everybody but Albert going to be out of the game. Vanderzee, Drenth, Koob, and Hofertz back into the game for the Lions. So the Lions going 10 deep into their bench, and they're going into the bench often. Albert misses them both. And it's still a 5-point ball game here in favor of the Lions. That one tipped away by Vanderzee. Logan Koob just inside the three-point line. His shot is up and good. Stanton, another long three. Gavin Stanton, just a 25% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game, has knocked down both of his attempts, and they are not short three-pointers. I mean, those are well beyond the three-point arc for Stanton. Doing a good job early. Albert cut off on the baseline. Kicks it to Vanderzee. Vanderzee, short jumper, no good. Koob saves it to Albert. Shot clock did not reset. Albert goes in for the rebound, no good. Krikis comes away, and he's going to be fouled on the rebound attempts. Gavin Beltman will check back into the game for Sibley-Ocheyedan as Dawson Krikis. Team leader in steals is Krikis at 1.2 per game. We'll get a breather. Beltman with it, trying to get it in to Stanton. Knocked away, now back to Stanton. Another three-pointer. That one no good. Zach Drenth down with the rebound. Vanderzee push ahead there. Nothing going. Lions swinging it there. Short corner here for Drenth. Back out to Elbert. Skip pass to Vanderzee. Koob, wide open three. No good. Rebound comes down to number 23. That's the 6'6" sophomore, Alex Kruger, who leads the team in rebounds per game with 8 rebounds a game so far through 4 games this season. No good three-pointer by Stanton. Now Kruger, a three-pointer, no good. And good rebound there by Liam Vanderzee. Matt Elbert banks in the three. Matt Elbert goes the ATM there. Make the lead 7 points. That one almost thrown away by Marco. Dykstra gathers it there. Kruger will take the old wide open three-point shot. No good. Rebound down to Matt Elberts. Elbert third on the team for Central Lyon with 3.3 rebounds per game. He is a team leader in scoring at 7.8 rebounds, or 7.5 points per game. I'll get that out eventually. I was trying to think about what I was going to say after that, which was Ephraim Hofert with a good hard move to the baseline, and Hofert shot up and no good, but he is fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one up and in. Hofert, a 62.5% free throw shooter. Now everybody out of the game except for Hofert, as Raymond, Groen, Vogel, and Cirque come back into the game for Central Lyon. Once again, leave us a message in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Love to see the reach of the CL Broadcast Network. Sibley-Ocheyedan also with a very good YouTube channel. Appreciate what they do for their at-home athletics. Stanton trying to get the drive in, nothing going, stolen away by Hofert. Cirque with the ball now. And Corey Cirque, reverse layup, no good. Might have been blocked by number 11, that's Kaufman. And Sibley-Ocheyedan look to set their offense, and the Lions get confused. And Kruger, 6'6" sophomore, lays it in. Good ball movement there. Someone's got to take a shot, though. Corey Cirque, wide open three-pointer, and it's good. And Cirque makes it a double-digit lead after his first made field goal of the evening. Kaufman over to Dykstra now. Stanton with it. Back to Dykstra, way out top. Dykstra just from inside the three-point line, and Dykstra goes to the bank. So, both teams using the backboard. And Vogel dribbles that one off his knee. And the Generals get their offense set up here as they trail by 8. 2:45 to go here in the first half. Kaufman kicks it back out. That is Krikis. Back to Kaufman down low, and we're going to have a jump. No. Kaufman's going to throw it out of bounds. Lions now with the ball, trying to extend their 8-point lead. Cirque goes baseline, over to Groen. Left-handed shot, up and good. So dribble penetration there by Corey Cirque. Dumps it off for a wide open shot for Leo Groen. And Cirque will commit the foul, but probably not a bad foul, as Krikis had really good position there and has a couple inches on Cirque. Mass changes again. It looks like this time Hofert will be the lone Lion to stay out on the court. Koob, Elbert, Huygens, and Liam Vanderzee back in for Lions. And Kreikus' turnaround shot is good. And Jason Huygens will commit the travel, as I believe that's Gavin Stanton. Yes, Stanton's going to check back in for Sibley-Ocheyedan. We'll have the ball down 8 here. Minute 37 to go in the half. Stay tuned for the halftime show as we have 2 Lions Den interviews put together by Mr. Jared DeBay and his audio video production class. Stanton, three-pointer, good. And Gavin Stanton, 9 points per game is his average, already at least 10. I think he might be at 13. I'll have to take a look here once my stats update. Yes, 13 points, 4 points over his senior season average with 1:11 to go in the first half. Gavin Stanton having himself a great first half here tonight in Rock Rapids. Hofert wide open for a second. They get it to Elbert in the corner. Back out to Hofert. Hofert, three-point shot right from the top of the key, good. From Hofert, who's been really having a hard year from beyond the arc, knocking down 2 of them tonight, trying to get back into a rhythm. Sometimes it's all it takes is to see 1 or 2 go in, and it makes all the difference in your psyche. As Kruger, good dribble drive there, no good, and the Lions tip it out to Matt Elbert. Koob thought about it, wide open for a second. Sirk stops in the middle lane, and Corey Sirk up with a 2-pointer. And it's back to a 10-point lead. Sibley-Ocheyedan can hold for 1 shot here if they so choose to. Lions have plenty of fouls to give, and they're going to take one there. That is the first foul on Matt Elbert, so only 3 on the line so far. Lions again, they're going to play as tough defense as they can. It's not even bad to commit a foul here and make Sibley-Ocheyedan reset, but that's not what you want. Back door, Elbert straight up, and 0.7 seconds left, and the Lions are going to give up an offensive rebound and going to foul on the shot attempts. So Gavin Stanton will go to the free throw line with a chance to cut into the lead here. The Lions 10-point lead. Stanton, 50% free throw shooter on the year, makes the first one. And the second one is up and in. And half-court shot, no good at the buzzer. Lions will take an 8-point lead into the locker room. Again, make sure that you stay tuned for our halftime show where we have a couple Lions Den interviews, and we'll also have first half highlights here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Hi, welcome to Lions Den, where we get to know our seniors a little better. I'm Brianna Bosch, and today I'm joined with Landon Cook. How are you today?
I'm pretty good today. How are you?
I'm great. What does your schedule look like for the first semester?
Well, first period I have reading and American Lit with Mrs. Allen, and then second period I have government with Mr. Docker, and then I get to leave the rest of the day for work release.
Oh, wow. Where do you do your work release at?
I get to go work for my uncle, Ryan Vanesson, at Vanesson Repair.
Okay. And how long have you been working there?
Right now, about a year and a half.
All right. You only have 2 class periods. Why is that?
Because I get to leave early to go to work release because Mr. Engelman led us kind of for the semester.
Oh, that's good. You're graduating at semester, so it's just in a few days. What are you going to do after high school?
I'm going to be going to NCC for heavy equipment.
All right. And how did you make the decision to go there for heavy equipment?
Well, I kind of didn't want to go far from home, so I kind of decided to go to NCC. We went there on some visits, and I kind of like it, so I just decided to go there instead of anywhere else.
When did you make the decision to graduate a semester early?
Well, I kind of don't really like school that much, so I'm trying to get out of it, so I kind of just decided to graduate early and go to work.
Did you have to take like any extra classes or move any of your schedule around to be able to graduate early?
Not really. It kind of just flows into it. I don't really have any sports activities, so it kind of works out good. I don't do band or choir.
Yeah, that's nice. What teacher or staff member has had the biggest impact on you here at Central Lyon?
I would probably have to say Mr. Engel with all of his shop classes over on that side.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you really enjoyed those classes then?
Yeah, out of all the other classes, yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Hi, welcome to Lion's Den, where we get to know a little more about our seniors. I'm Brianna Bosch, and today I'm joined with Corey Sirk. How are you today?
I'm good, you?
I'm pretty good. What does your schedule look like for the first semester?
So it's pretty laid back. I got a couple art classes. I've got one math class, and I'd say my hardest class is definitely government.
Okay, are you ready for the test today?
Oh, no.
I don't think I am either. What would you say your favorite class is?
It's definitely between painting and drawing studio because they're both pretty laid back, and it's just a relaxing class to have throughout the day.
How are you coming along on your sketchbook?
They're doing 2 days, and I've got one drawing done.
Oh, that's what I am too. During your time here at Central Lyon, what's been one of your favorite memories?
I would definitely say staying in the hotels during state basketball my sophomore year.
And what activities are you involved in here?
I'm in basketball. I was in football up until this last year. I'm in track and FCA.
All right. What are some of your personal goals for the basketball season?
I hope that I start performing better myself, but overall, just as a team, I hope that we figure it out and kind of start coming together and the season gets put together.
Yeah. What are your plans for after high school?
I would like to play basketball in college somewhere, but if that's not an option, I'm really not sure where I'm going to go yet. I might just stay home and work. So.
Okay, that's a good idea. What teacher or staff member has had the biggest impact on you here at Central Lyon?
I would definitely say either Coach Gerleman, just because I feel like I can trust him and always go to him with something if I need. And it's between him or Coach Docker because he's taught me that you actually have to try in school and you can't just show up and pass classes.
Those are some very good lessons to learn. If you could go back in time and tell freshman year Corey one thing, what would you like to tell him?
Try harder in school right away because my freshman year, grade-wise, was definitely the worst I've had in high school. And my cumulative GPA is not going to be where I want it to be just because freshman year was bad. So.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us today. Now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Under a minute to go here before the start of the third quarter. Let's take a look at some of our unofficial stats so far in the game. Sibley-Ocheyedan shooting 9 of 22 from the field for 40.91%. They are 3 of 9 from behind the three-point arc for 33.33%, and they are perfect 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They have 16 rebounds so far tonight. They've committed 10 turnovers, had 3 steals. They're being led in scoring by the junior Gavin Stanton with 15, and Alex Kruger has 4 rebounds to lead their way. For your Central Lyon Lions, they're shooting 11 of 26 for 42.31% from the field, 4 of 9 from the three-point line for 44%. They're 5 of 8 from free throws for 62.5%. They have 11 rebounds on the night. They've committed 7 turnovers. They have 5 steals. Ethan Hofert leading the way so far with 10 points, and Corey Cirk leading the way with 2 rebounds. Lions also have 4 points off their bench to 0 by the Generals. And Ephraim Hofert starts off the third quarter the way he started off the game with a made three-pointer, and just like that, it's an 11-point game in favor of Central Lyon. Krikis on the drive, kicks out to Marco. Marco over to Dykstra. Now Kruger has it. Dykstra swings it to Marco. Krikis now 10 seconds to go, and that's a travel. Generals stay in the 2-3 zone. They've been in all night. That one almost knocked out of bounds. Lions save it. Get into Groen. He had to the left. He could have gone to his right. No good. Rebound down to Alex Kruger. And Stanton's going to be called for a charge. As Stanton lowered his shoulder right into the chest of Matt Alberts. A little bit of a delay on the call, but that's an obvious one, if I'm being honest with you. At least it was obvious for us standing up here. We have our stats and video crew up here helping us out here in the gym. And that one goes off of Ephraim Hofert's hands right into Zach Drent's head on the sideline there. I don't think Zach was watching the ball and sitting down, and next thing you know, he got hit in the head. Marco getting things started here for Sibley-Ocheyedan. They get it to Stanton, who's had the hot hand so far tonight. Said Stanton with 15 points. He only averages 9.2 points per game, 15 in the first half. And we're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Leo Groen. His second foul, I do believe, when they put it up on the board. First on the team here. Yes, Leo's second. Stanton, three-point shot, no good. Rebound is going to go to Dykstra. Now Kruger stops, pops 10 foot. None is in. Looked like it was going to roll out. Finds the bottom of the net. Back to a 9-point lead for the Lions. That one tipped away from Groen. Stanton, no good. Rebound down to Leo Groen. Matt Albert looking to push the pace. Takes it up, no good. Ephraim Hofer down at the rebound. Kicks it back out to Vanderzee. Now Hofer back with it in the corner. Matt Albert tries to get it to Groen, and it's out of bounds off the Lions. Again, Sibley-Ocheyedan will be back in action on Friday. They have a home game with West Lyon. The Lions also will be playing on Friday. They go to Unity Christian, and they will head to Hills on Saturday, take on Hills Beaver Creek. Stanton, another three-pointer, and Gavin Stanton. 4 of 8 from behind the arc so far unofficially. I do trust their stat people, though. They're doing a really good job up here. Learning how to run it. Takes a little bit of practice to do stats in general, and then to do them on a computer system that you've never seen before. It takes a few games of practice, but we're getting better up here. Corey Sirk, nice move, get the wide open 10-footer, nails it. And Stanton wide open again, Gavin Stanton. 21 points. Back to a 7-point lead now for the Lions. Krikis, wide open, long three-point shot, no good. First shift change of the quarter for the Lions. Matt Albert will remain on the court. Jason Huygens, Porter Vogel, Logan Koob, and Jefte Raymond will check in. Albert thought about getting it over to Raymond in the corner, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound down to Tate Marco for the Generals. And foul going to be called on the shots. Matt Albert, we called for his second foul of the game. Second foul on the Lions this quarter. That looks like number 32, Dawson Krikis, a 6'3 junior at the free throw line. First one up and in. Hunter Kaufman will check in for the first time here in the third quarter. He'll give Cole Dykstra a break. And Krikis, a 22% free throw shooter, makes them both. Back to a 5-point lead for the Lions. And a turnover. That is Krikis. And that now is going to be called for double dribbles. Krikis a little out of control. Almost traveled at the half-court line. Or carried the ball, I should say. Didn't travel, almost carried the ball. But he kept his hand on top. As I've said before, not yet this game or this season, but you can dribble the ball as high as you want. Dribble it up to the ceiling as long as you do not put your hand underneath it and carry it. There's no such thing as a illegal high dribble. And a lot of people think that just because you might dribble the ball really high, as long as you don't put your hand underneath it, there's nothing wrong with that. Turnaround shot, no good by Huygens. Rebound down to Kruger. And Sibley-Ocheyedan has a chance to make this a one-possession game. Nice cut there. Stanton puts up fadeaway shot. A little too hard, and Huygens will get the rebound for Central Lyon. Albert's going to look to push. Tipped away there by Kaufman. Coach Gerlman going to take a timeout. First timeout of the game by either team. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Lions have the basketball up 5. And Albert will go get it in the backcourt. That one tipped out of bounds by Hunter Kaufman. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Sirk gets it, puts it up. No good, and rebound down to Tate Marco. And a foul going to be committed by Vanderzee there. Second foul on Vanderzee, third on the team this quarter. Kruger is going to be fouled. Shot clock's reset with the foul, so the Generals have a full 35. That was a third foul called on Vanderzee. Beltman, three-point shot, no good. And it's going to be Central Line basketball. Koob is going to check in. That was probably one of those situations where it's either a foul on Sibley-Ocheyedan or it's Central Line ball out of bounds. Lesser of two evils there for the Generals, just give up the possession. Coach Earl yelling at his kids to get back, he knew. Nice steal there by Kruger. And Kruger up and in. Have an opportunity for a three-point play. Krikis back into the game for Beltman. And Alex Kruger, 6 points tonight. About half his season average of 13 and a half so far. Sirk gets it out to Groen. No, Groen loses it, and then Groen commits the foul. Tate Marco will go to the free throw line. Third foul on Groen, fifth on the team, so any more fouls, the Generals will be shooting two, just like they are now, where Marco's first one is up and in. Marco, a 71.4% free throw shooter. His first point of the game with that free throw. Dykstra back into the game for Sibley-Ocheyedan as Kaufman will get a seat on the bench. And Marco misses that one. And a jump ball. And Sibley-Ocheyedan maintains possession. And a foul going to be called on Groen. That will be Leo's fourth foul. And back to the free throw line go the Generals. And Krikis knocked down two free throws earlier, knocks this one down as well. Sibley-Ocheyedan, not a very good free throw shooting team on the season. Has only missed one tonight, 6 of 7 so far. Season, they are only a 60% free throw shooting team. Lions not any better, actually worse. They're a 53% free throw shooting team. Tie game here, 38-38, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Zach Drenth back into the game for the Lions. Koob kicks it out to Sirk. Corey Sirk, three-point shot, good! And Corey Sirk trying to match Gavin Stanton. Sirk averages 6.5 points per game. We have him with 16. And Marco has that one knocked away. And Sirk tries to get it to Koob and thrown out of bounds. So the Generals now with an opportunity to hold for the last shot. They trail by 3. Coach Earl's going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids. Last 9.2 seconds of the third quarter. Sibley-Ocheyedan down 3, but they have the ball. Dykstra, that one. They get it into Kruger. Kruger falls down, and no shot by the Lions. And they'll take the 3-point lead into the fourth quarter. Sibley-Ocheyedan does outscore Central Lyon 15-10, though, to get back into this game. We're back with the fourth quarter action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Back here in Rock Rapids for the start of the fourth quarter. Thank our sponsors one more time. Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Sieper Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Say hi to Linda Sylvie, who's telling us thanks for broadcasting. You are welcome. Good luck with that knee surgery tomorrow, Linda. Good ball movement there by the Lions. Hofert open for a second. Get over to Vanderzee. Wide open three-point shot. Liam Vanderzee knocks down the three. Vanderzee having a quiet night after he has kind of shot up the leaderboard for the team when it comes to points, as he's only had those his first 3 points of the game. The Lions knocked that one out of bounds. Dykstra with it now over to Stanton. Krikis down low. And yeah, he's got his hand down low. Does Ephraim Hofert, his right hand. That's exactly what Coach Gerlin's telling me. He said you got one hand down low, one hand up high. You put both hands up high, they don't call that. Krikis back to the free throw line. And Krikis misses that one. Krikis goes 1 of 2. Makes it a 5-point lead for the Lions here. Hofert, wide open three-point shot, no good. Long rebound, goes out to Vanderzee. Sirk wide open underneath, and up and in. As Corey Sirk kind of lost the ball there momentarily. You see here on the replay. Right there, he loses it, gets it back, and Krikis with the body. And Corey Sirk, again, having a great night from the field. We have him for 18 points. Misses that one. Hofert gets it, though. Puts it back up and in. And Coach Gerlin going to take a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with them. Take an opportunity to take a look at our upcoming events on the CL Broadcast Network. On Thursday, December 19th, we have 8th grade boys basketball versus Rock Valley at 4:15 p.m. And also on Thursday, we have JV and varsity boys and girls wrestling. Central Lyon, George Little Rock, Okoboji HMS, and West Lyon in a conference. Siouxland Conference triangular. All three teams will wrestle each other. Okoboji HMS and West Lyon will be first on the docket, followed by Okoboji HMS and Central Lyon, George Little Rock. And finally, CLGLR and West Lyon will be the last duel of the evening. 7 minutes to go here. Lions lead by 9. Hinton. Sibley-Ocheyedan will have the game. Will have the ball. Lions a little full court trap here. Almost 10 seconds. They just get it over, but they leave Kruger wide open for the three-pointer, and then Krikis is going to be called for the push on the rebound. So the three-pointer is good, and Krikis commits his third foul on the rebound. That's his fourth foul, actually. Second on the team this quarter. 6-point lead for the Lions. Coop gets to Sirk, back out to Vanderzee. Lions, good rotation. Sirk fakes a shot, gets a wide open three, and Corey Sirk nails the three. Sirk game high, actually tying Stanton with a game high. 21 points for both of these players. Both of them well above their season average. Kruger way short on that one. Sirk down with the rebound. And Stanton with the steal. And Stanton's going to be fouled on the layup attempt there by Elbert. So Stanton will go to the line to shoot two. That was Matt Elbert's third foul, second on the team. And first one short, no good by Stanton, who's a 50% free throw shooter coming into tonight. We had him as 2 for 3 now so far. Coffin back into the game for the Generals. And Stanton goes 1 of 2. Lions, Generals extending that zone. The Lions got the middle wide open. They got to get it to the middle and then look to dump down to somebody in the short corner or for a layup. Again, great ball movement there movement off the ball by Corey Sirk. Good find by Matt Alberts. 10-point lead now, Central Lyon. Coach Earl's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. More fourth quarter action here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids. 10-point lead for the Lions. Last 5:17 of the game. Sibley-Ocheyedan with the ball. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Both teams have only committed 2 fouls this quarter. That one tipped away almost there by Sirk. Lions going in a little bit of a 2-3 zone. Kruger wide open for 3-point shot. No good. Rebound down to Matt Alberts. Skip pass there to Albert. Skip pass back to Hofert. Hofert catches it in rhythm. No good. Sirk down with the rebound. Sirk puts it right back up. In and out. Rebound down to Tate Marco for the Generals. Stanton. And Stanton in rhythm with the 3-pointer. 7-point lead now for the Lions. And that one's off of Corey Sirk's hands and a turnover. Dykstra and Krikis back into the game. Krikis with those 4 fouls. Marco now, back over to Dykstra. Now Krikis. Tate Marco, right-handed layup, no good. Hofert down at the rebound. Halfway done with the fourth quarter. Lions trying to extend that lead. There's good ball movement and good movement off the ball, and Coop gets the wide open layup. Stanton almost traveled there. Takes a hard three-pointer. Rebound comes down to Kruger, and we're gonna have a foul called on Hofert. That is Hofert's 4th foul of the game, I do believe. Yes, Hofert's got 4 fouls. 3:36 left. 3-point shot by Kruger, no good. Blocked by Hofert, but Kruger gets the rebound, puts it back up. Lions need that good ball movement like they had in the last possession. There's a start of it. Wide open 3-point shot. Liam Vanderzee. Vanderzee nails the 3. Back to a 10-point lead, under 3 minutes to go. Just do a team. Oh, okay. 8-point lead here for the Lions. Timeout taken. 2:31 to go here in the ball game. After Krikis got the 2-point bucket. I was talking to our stat people here. We were trying to figure out they had a mistake, and we were trying to fix it real quick, so I apologize. That's why I wasn't talking there for the last possession. 2:31 to go in the game, though. Lions now only have 2 timeouts left. Sibley-Ocheyedan has 3. Foul trouble looking here. It looks like Leo Groen and Ephraim Hofert with 4 fouls for the Lions. Dawson Krikis, the only one with 4 fouls for Sibley-Ocheyedan. In fact, no other general has more than 2 fouls, as the Lions have committed almost twice as many fouls this game as Sibley-Ocheyedan. Long 3-pointer, Stanton, no good. Rebound down to Hofert. Hofert gets it over to Sirk. The Lions will pause, slow things down here, and try to set up an offense. Again, they can take wide open shots. And that one's thrown away out of bounds. Matt Albert telling Logan Koob, just take a deep breath. He was looking to get weak side reversal. He just threw the ball kind of before he actually looked to see where his teammate was. And Marco up and in, and Marco is going to be fouled on the layup. Exactly what the Lions did not need. It was a turnover followed by a layup and now an and one opportunity as Tate Marco, the 5'11 junior, will head to the free throw line. Oh, something wrong with my camera over in the corner. I'll have to take a look at that tomorrow. Marco shot no good. Rebound down to Ephraim Hoferts. Yeah, I'm going to say at some point you're going to have to call a foul because he's got 2 hands on him the entire time. Coach Earl probably doesn't really care about that as long as it's not Krikis committing the foul, considering that that's Marco's first. They still have a foul to give, actually. And that's going to be off of Marco. Lions get it in. Good rotation there. Lions got to start looking at the basket, though. It's only a 6-point lead, and they end up with a turnover. Here comes Stanton. And Stanton's going to commit the charge, yeah. Timeout, Coach Earl. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back here in Rock Rapids. 58-52 lead for the Lions, a minute 27 to go. Both of these teams playing hard, looking for their first win of the season. Lions get it across. Wide open down low. Logan Koob takes the contact. Makes the layup, back to an 8-point lead. 3-possession lead now for the Lions. Stanton again could have been called for a charge there as he lowered his shoulder. Now they have to foul. Thirty-second timeout called by the Generals. Thank our sponsors again, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Siebert Foltz Insurance and Real Estates. The Lions will have the 8-point lead as Ephraim Hofert will go to the free throw line, as that was the 5th foul committed this quarter by the Generals. Lions have 4, so if they foul again, Sibley-Ocheyedan will also shoot free throws. Hofert, a 62.5% free throw shooter on the season. 2 for 2, though, tonight is Ephraim. First one up and in. And Hofert makes them both. Makes it back to a 10-point lead as we're under a minute to go now. Generals need to score quickly again, just like the girls' game with the Lions when they trail. They don't need to shoot threes. Oh, Stanton is fouled on the three-pointer. At least it didn't go in, I guess, if you're looking at the Lions side of things here. Gavin Stanton unofficially 15 points tonight. Or sorry, 25 points tonight. 25. after he averages 9.2 points per game. Puts this one up and in. Oh, sorry, that's right. That camera's got a flicker to it somehow. Look our chords tomorrow. 2 for 2 now. This trip to the free throw line is Stanton, 27 points, along with 3 rebounds tonight. And Stanton makes all 3 of them. 7-point lead. Sibley-Ocheyedan into a full court press here. They've got a foul. They can't. Yeah, I say they have to foul because the Lions can run the clock basically out. They do commit the foul. That foul is going to be on number 12, Gavin Stanton, and Liam Vanderzee will go to the free throw line with a 7-point lead. First one, no good for Vanderzee. Vanderzee 1 for 2 from the line. 8-point lead for Central Lyon. Krikis, 3-point shot, good. Krikis, a 33% free throw shooter on the season. Again, the Generals have to foul. The Lions can just run the clock out. That foul is on Alex Kruger, the 6'6" sophomore. Just his second foul of the game. And Sirk misses the front end. Coach Gerlman going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Be back. Final 24.5 seconds here of the game after these words from our sponsors.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Final 24.5 seconds. Corey Sirk going to head to the line for Central Lyon. Sirk missed his first one, second one, no good. Rebound down to Krikis. Coach Earl is going to take a timeout. I believe that's the last timeout the Generals have. We'll see here. I think that's right. Looks like it is. A full timeout. That's the last one of the game for the Generals. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. And we're back here in Rock Rapids. 20.5 seconds to go. Sibley-Ocheyedan trails 63 to 58. They do have the ball. I'm sure they are going to draw something up to get either Kruger or Stanton the ball. Maybe Kruger down low, maybe Stanton on maybe a staggered screen or something to get him a three-point look. They don't necessarily need a three, especially since the Lions have been missing free throws here towards the end of the game. But they need a score, and they need to be quick. They get it to Stanton. Stanton stolen away by Matt Albert. And Krikis will commit the foul. And that'll be the 5th foul on Krikis. So 13.1 seconds to go in the ball game. Lions with that 5-point lead. And Ephraim Hofert will go to the line to shoot 2. Hofert, first one up and in. Hofert's been struggling from the field this year, but having a good night tonight with, unofficially, we have him for 15 points so far, along with 7 rebounds. And now he is 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 7-point lead, 10 seconds to go. Lions just can't foul. Just play good defense, let him get a shot off. Kruger shoots no good, and the rebound will come down to Ephraim Hofert. And that'll be the ball game. So Central Lyon gets a 65-58 win. They improved to 1-4 on the year, 1-4 in Siouxland Conference action. The Generals will fall to 0-5 overall and 0-5 in conference play. We'll be back. Post-game stats after these words from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice, or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate when I need them the most.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need. Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys? Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Sibrda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
I'm back here in Rock Rapids. Look at some post-game stats. Sibley-Ocheyedan 19 of 52 from the field for 36.54%. They were 8 of 25 from three-point land for 32%, and 12 of 17 from the free throw line for 70.59%. They had 27 rebounds, 7 offensive, 20 defensive. They committed 16 turnovers, had 7 steals, and 0 points off the bench. Leading all scorers tonight was Gavin Stanton with 28. And leading Sibley-Ocheyedan in rebounds was Alex Kruger with 6. Lions, on the other hand, 23 of 47 from the field for 48.94%. They were 9 of 17 from behind the arc for 52.94%. And 10 of 17 from the free throw line for 58.82%. Lions had 31 rebounds, 4 offensive, 27 defensive. They committed 17 turnovers, had 7 steals, and had 8 points off the bench. Leading the team in points tonight was Corey Sirk with 23, and leading the team in rebounds was Ephraim Hofert. He averages 7.5 rebounds. He had 7 tonight. Sibley-Ocheyedan will be back in action. They will be at home on Friday. They will face West Lyon. Central Lyon will be on the road on Friday at Unity Christian, and then they will also be on the road on Saturday as they will head to Hills Beaver Creek for a non-conference matchup. The Generals fall to 0-5 overall, 0-5 in conference play. The Lions improve to 1-4 overall and 1-4 in Siouxland Conference action. Remind everyone, we will be back on the air on Thursday. We have 8th grade boys basketball with Rock Valley at 4:15. We have boys and girls JV and varsity wrestling at 6 o'clock. It'll be Okoboji HMS and West Lyon in the first duel of the night at 6, followed by Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and Okoboji HMS. And the finale of the night will be CLGLR versus West Lyon. One last opportunity to thank our sponsors: Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Sibrda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. For everyone here in Rock Rapids, I'm Jeff Cruz. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.